everyone. I am Teacher Flore, and I'm back to continue our lesson on giving instructions. Okay, so before we continue, remember my rule. What is the rule? R, to remember. Remember what you're going to hear and remember what you are going to see on this video. U, for understand. Understand the vocabulary words and then use them in conversation later. L. L for listen. Listen and repeat the letter sounds so you can say our vocabulary words properly. And the last one is E. E for enjoy. Enjoy this video and enjoy online learning. Review time. What are we going to review? Let us review the vocabulary words that you learned last week. Okay, these are the words. What is this? The action is fry. Okay, and of course, when you finish frying, the food becomes fried. Okay, remember that? The next one, of course, is when you fry. You need a pan and some oil. Okay, next one is boil. Okay, remember that action word. And when finished, the food becomes boiled. So you know that already. Okay, third is steam, and the food is called steamed with a steamer. Fourth is grill, and the food is grilled with a griller and some charcoal. Okay, and the last one is saute, and the food is called sauteed. Okay, so review. I will show you all the words that are our focus today. Only verbs or action words, okay? So we have 5 words from our previous lesson. All right, so we have here fry. No more ed this time, okay? No more ed or no more d or ed. So we have the fry, action words only, base form. Fry, boil, grill, steam, and saute. Okay, so you remember these words already. Make sure that the copy of these words on your notebook are there and don't forget them because you will be needing them later too. Okay, so these are the words. If you don't have a copy, you copy now. I'll give you 30 seconds only. 5 words only for you to write. If you don't have a copy, but if you already have, then you don't have to. Okay? Okay, so for today, we're going to talk about this. Look at the animated pictures. Okay, what are you going to learn today? At the end of the lesson, you will be able to, of course, first describe what the chef or the cook is doing or the person on the photo is doing. It could be a photo or a video clip or an animated picture. Okay? So this time we're going to use verb, action words. Then, second is give instructions on what to do based on the given situation. Okay, what are you going to do here? I will explain that to you later, but that's one of the things that you're going to learn today. And the last one, of course, as always, is create conversation using the given structures. Okay, because our topic, our subject is conversation. Of course, creating conversations are part of our lesson. Okay, so that's what you are going to do later. Don't worry and don't be intimidated by all these words. I will guide you all throughout the lesson and I will slowly teach you how. Just make sure you have your pen and notebook with you or paper. Okay, but before I give you the action words, I want you to review and say these letter sounds first. Okay, so the first letter sound that we are going to focus on is the L sound. Okay, not the W sound. I will let you listen to the L sound. The L sound is L, 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 not wa. Okay, not W, which is wa. That is L. Next is the SH sound, not CH sound, the SH. Next is the SH sound, which is sh, sh, sh. Okay, not cha, cha, not cha, but sh, sh. Okay. Next one is the R sound or the ending R. It's r, r, r. Okay, you can practice with r first, r, and then feel your tongue. R. Okay, that is the position of your tongue. So you say r, r. So that is our focus letter sounds today. So let's practice. First is the L sound at the end. So that's feel, feel. Okay, feel, not feel. Look at my lips. Not feel. No, no, no. It's feel, feel, feel. Okay. Next one is small, small, small. Next one is call, call, call. Very good. Okay. So practice with that. Next, letter sound. The SH sound. Shh, shh. Okay. First one is fish. Fish. Not fish. Not fish. Okay, it's fish. 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 Next one is cash. 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 Next one is cash. 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 Third is mash. 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 Okay. Next one is the R sound. This one is quite difficult for my students. So I noticed this. So you have to remember the position of your tongue for this one and don't open your mouth. Example, this one. The first one is sure. Look at my lips. Sure. I don't open my mouth at the end, so it's sure, not sure. That's what you usually do. Sure, not sure. It's sure, sure, sure. Okay? Next one is more, more, not more. It's more, more, more. Okay, look at my lips. Last one is pure, 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 not pure. Okay, don't open your mouth. This one is pure, pure. Okay, so practice with those words and you will be able to say the vocabulary words later. Okay, the vocabulary words that I'm going to present to you are the words that you need when you are already preparing to cook. Okay, so look at this one, this animated photo. Bart Simpson is thinking of eating something, right? And for him to eat something, of course, you have to cook it. Okay? You have to go to the groceries, buy the things that you need. You call them ingredients. Okay? And then when you go home, there. What are you going to do with them? So that's what we are going to study about, the words that are needed for you to know when you are preparing, when you are already cooking, or when you are in the process of cooking and then after cooking. Okay? If you're going to think of it, it's a lot, right? But don't worry, I will help you through and through. Okay? So when you need to prepare, you need these words. Okay? Look at the animated photo. Okay? That is what you call get. Okay? Get. There are many words that you can use. You can say grab, okay, but it's okay to say get. All right. What do you need to get? Okay. So first one, If it is something like utensil or thing in the kitchen, you say get a. Okay, get a. Get a spatula. Get a steering spoon. Okay, look at those two. There are many things that you can use, but these two are the most common. Okay, spatula when you are frying something or when you are sauteing something, and steering spoon or spoon when you are mixing. Okay, get a spatula or get a steering spoon. What else can you get? Get a pan and get a pot. Okay, so when you are frying, you need a pan. When you are boiling or when you are cooking soup, you need a pot. So get a pan or get a pot. Okay, you can also use these words. So you can say get a bowl or get a plate or get a cup. Okay, why do I sound like get a? Okay, if you're going to say get as a single word, you say get, and then you will hear the T sound in the end, right? But when you put a together with a get, you don't have to say get a. You can say that, but it's quite difficult to say get a plate, get a bowl, right? But if you mix them together, you say get a. Okay, so like fast, get a bowl, get a plate, get a cup. All right, so you know these words already. Next one, this is called chopping board, and then the other one is knife. Okay, so you say get a chopping board, get a knife. Okay, get a chopping board, get a knife. Okay, there are still many other things. There are still things that maybe you know them, or maybe you have them in the kitchen, but I will not show you those things anymore because it's gonna be a lot and it will take forever for us. Okay, so only the basic things. All right. Okay, get. Get, when you hold something, that is get. Okay, the next one is wash. Okay, remember the sh sound. Wash, wash. Okay, next one, this one, it's peel, peel, peel. That action is peel. Okay, not peel, but peel. Okay. Okay, the next one is cut, cut, cut. Okay, so but if you're going to look at the animated photo or the short video clip like here, you're going to see different ways of cutting. Okay, but I don't want you to think of any other words anymore. But if you know them, you can use them. But if you say cut for everything that you have to use a knife, it's okay for me. Okay, if you say cut carrots, cut onions, I'm okay with that. But you can also use these words. Okay, so you have the cut, you have slice, cube, mince, chop. Okay, so those words. It's okay if you use them. If you know them, no problem. Very good. But if not, then use cut. Okay, just the basic. Because when you go to M3 or M4 or M5, you will learn the other ways or the other verbs for cutting like this. Okay, for now, just the basic. We are going to use cut. Okay, just cut. All right. Next one is this one. The first one is open, and then the other one is turn on. When do we use open and when do we use turn on? If there is a cover like that, if it is closed like the canned goods, okay, you say open. If it has a cover or if it is in a plastic, then you have to say open. Okay, but if it is with electricity or with a fire, something like this, a stove, you have to use turn on. Okay, like this one, turn on. This is a stove. Okay, the stove nowadays, especially here in Thailand, the most popular is the electric stove. Okay, it doesn't have fire, but it has heat. Okay, just like this one. While the other one on the left side is a gas stove. Okay, it has fire, the blue flame like this. Okay, on the left it is a gas stove, while on the right side the electric one is called electric stove. Okay, or induction stove. But we don't have to use gas stove or electric stove or induction stove. You just have to say stove. Turn on the stove. Okay, turn on. The word is turn on. Okay, next is crack. Okay, for egg, we don't say open. We say crack. Crack an egg. Crack the eggs. Crack one egg. Okay, it's crack. Next one, after cracking the egg, what are you going to do with the egg? We say whisk, whisk, whisk. Or some people say beat the egg, okay? B-E-A-T, beat the egg. Usually when we use a fork and then we do that same motion or same action with the egg and the fork, then you say beat the egg, okay? But that is the one that is being used is a whisker, okay? So that's whisk, whisk, okay? So you say beat the egg or whisk the egg. It's okay. Okay. Next one is how to cook or ways to cook. Of course, after preparation, then you have to go start cooking, right? These words, we already talked about this last week. Okay. You know the food already, but for us to review, these are the words. When you are already going to start to cook or start cooking, these are the words. Okay. When you start cooking. After that, while you are already in a process of cooking, you need these words. Okay, first one is put. Put. You can use the word add or put. So you say put some sugar or put some salt. Okay, put. Next one is pour, not pua, not pua. No, it's pour, pour, pour. Okay, so if you are putting or adding some liquid, you say pour. Pour some water or pour some milk. You can say that, or any liquid. Next one is mix. Mix. Okay, look at the action. It's mix. And the last one is stir. This one, look at the action. That is different from mixing. This is stir. Okay, stir is circular motion. Stir. Okay. Okay, so of course, after cooking, when you are already finished, you also have to turn off the stove. A while ago, previously, okay, the first ones that I've showed you is turn on. Okay, this time when you are finished, you have to turn off the stove. Okay, that is our vocabulary word. Turn off or off the stove. Okay, no more heat, no more fire. That is turn off. Okay, so of course, after turning off your stove, what are you going to do next? Okay, the next one is actually phrase, okay, or a sentence. So these are the words, okay? Get the from the, okay? Get the from the. Why do we have to use this? So that you don't have to think of another word. You can use the word get, or you can use the word transfer. It's okay. Okay, so get the from the. So example. Okay, so look at this. This is fried chicken. And of course, where you cooked it is on a pan, right? So you say, get the fried chicken from the pan. Okay, meaning you're going to remove the chicken from the pan. You can say remove the chicken or the fried chicken from the pan is also okay. Or you can say transfer the fried chicken from the pan. Or no need, just get the fried chicken. Okay, so get the fried chicken from the pan, or you can say remove the fried chicken from the pan is also okay. You can use remove, but if you don't know the word remove, then you can say get. Get the fried chicken from the pan. Okay, so that is get the from the. But don't worry about it because I will explain this further. I will explain more later. Okay, for now, just take this note. Okay, and then the other one is of course is put. Okay, put the to a. Okay, what is that? Look at the photo. We have this one. What is this? That is pasta, or you can say spaghetti. Okay, or you can say noodles. It's okay. Pasta, spaghetti, noodles, no problem. So, and this one, okay, is a plate. Plate. Okay, so what are you going to do? Or what are you going to say? You say, put the pasta to a plate. Okay, put the pasta to a plate. Okay, so those are the phrases that you can use when you are finished cooking and when you are ready to serve the food that you cooked. But don't worry, I will give you more examples later and I will explain this further. At the same time, I will give you exercise on this, okay? But before the exercise here, because this is a phrase and it's quite long, let's practice on action words first, okay? Those with short action words. So, let's review. What are the words? So the first one is get. Next, this one is wash. And then this one is peel. And then cut. And then open. And then crack. Then whisk. And then the ways to cook. We have fry. We have boil. We have grill. We have steam. And we have saute. And then when you are in the process of cooking, you use the word put or pour and mix and then stir. Okay, but since you already know the ways on how to cook food, I will remove those 5 because you remember them already. We are going to only use these words. Okay, this is get, wash, peel, cut, open, open and turn on, okay? And then crack, and then whisk. Then you have put, pour, mix, and stir, okay? So I will give you a little time to remember those words because we are going to practice. Okay, remember them. Okay, so I think you are ready for the next part of the lesson. Okay, so I think you're ready for practice. I will show you the action words again and you have to identify them. Okay, the first one, what is this? Correct, that's open. Okay, next one, what is this? Crack, correct. Next one, pour. Very good. Don't open your mouth. Don't say pour. It's not pour, it's pour. Pour. Okay, next one. This one. Correct. That's turn on. Okay. Next one. Put. Put. Okay. Next. This one. That's whisk. 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 Okay. This one. Peel. Very good. It's peel. Okay. Next one. Again. Correct. That's turn on. Okay. This one. Wash. 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 Okay. This one. Get. Okay. Get. This one. Cut. Very good. This one. Crack. Very good. This one. Wash. Okay. This one. Mix. Very good. This one. Steer. Very good. Not steer. It's steer. Steer. This one. Whisk. Okay. This one. Mix. Very good. This one. Wash. Okay, so now that you have practiced remembering or memorizing the vocabulary words or the action words that I showed you, that I presented to you quite a lot, but you can do it. You just have to keep a copy of the words on your notebook, okay? I will show you again the phrases, just two phrases. After you have turned off your gas stove or your stove, what are you going to do with the food that you cooked? So these are the phrases. The first phrase is get the from the. Okay? Don't say the. No. Get the. Going down. Slowly. Calm. Get the from the. I showed you this already a while ago. This one is the fried chicken. Okay? Wrong spelling. So let's edit that. So we have the fried chicken and the pan. So what are you going to say? It is get the fried chicken from the pan. Okay? So please copy that on your notebook so that you have a copy, you have a guide later because I will give you a test on this one. So get your notebook and copy the phrase and how you are going to answer that. Remember that get the next word should be the food, okay? And then from the last word should be the thing where you cooked the food. Okay, so this is get the fried chicken from the pan. Okay, copy that on your notebook. I'll give you another example. So get the from the, this is the photo. Look at that. Okay, that is pasta and spaghetti, and this is the pot. Okay, you can say pasta, or you can say spaghetti, or you can say noodles. A while ago, I told you that, okay? But a while ago, I showed you put, right? Here it's get. Remember, it's not put, it's get. Get the from the. Okay, so that is get the pasta from the pot. Okay, get the pasta from the pot. It's very easy. Okay, so this time I will not show you the sentence. I want you to write the sentence on your own. Okay, but I will give you the answer, but let's try it. Okay, try it on your own. Get the from the. Look at the picture. That is steak, and then that is griller. The word griller, you already learned that word from last week's lesson. Okay, so what is the sentence or what is the phrase? What do you think? Look at the one cooking with the tongs. With the tongs. Okay, get the steak from the griller. Okay, that is the sentence or that is the phrase. Get the steak from the griller. Okay, get it? Another example. So we have the potatoes and we have a pot. What is the sentence? Correct. It's get the potatoes from the pot. Get the potatoes from the pot. Very good. Okay, remember that phrase, remember that sentence because you're going to do it later. I will give you examples. I will not give the answer. I will give you photos. You have to write your answer on your notebook. And of course, you will send it on Google Classroom so I can check. Okay, so that is get the from the. The next phrase is put the to a. Okay, that is the second phrase. How are you going to say it? Okay, example is this one. The pasta, the spaghetti or noodles, and then the plate. Okay, so how are you going to say it? You say put the pasta to a plate. Okay, put the pasta to a plate. All right, or you can say transfer. It's okay. Transfer the pasta to a plate. It's all right. But if you are not sure about the word transfer, it's okay to use put. No problem with that. Very easy. Put the pasta to a plate. Okay, I'll give you another example. Using put the and to a. Okay, look at this photo. This photo is the same as get the, right? But here we're going to use put. Okay, where do we put the chicken? What is this? So that is a fried chicken, and then this is called a strainer. Or sometimes when you cook fried chicken, you don't have to use a strainer. You can use a bowl or a plate, but here let's use a strainer or bowl. Okay, so put the fried chicken to a bowl. Okay, or put the fried chicken to a strainer. It's okay. Easy, right? So please copy the phrase because later on you're going to have a test on this one. Okay, I will show you two more photos, but this time I will not show you the sentence below here, only the picture and this one. Okay, so use put the to a. What do you think is the sentence? This is steak and then this is plate. How are you going to say it? Correct. That is put the steak to a plate. Not put the plate to a steak. No, no, no. It is put the steak. Always start with the food first before the thing. Okay, so put the steak to a plate. Very good. Okay, the next one, last example before the quiz. Okay, so put the to a. We have the coffee and then we have the tray. Okay, what is the sentence? Okay, very good. That is put the coffee to a tray. Okay, we don't have to say coffees because you say we don't say coffees even if there are two there. Okay, not coffees, only coffee. Put the coffee to a tray. Or you can say put the cups of coffee to a tray. It's okay. But since there is only a cup and then there's a glass, so you cannot say cups. So, but they are both coffee, right? So just say coffee. Put the coffee to a tray. That is already understood. Okay, so I think you are ready for the quiz. Okay, so this is the quiz number one. I I did not show you the phrase because you already have a copy. Okay, so you have to use two phrases. You have to use either put the to a or get the from the. What do you think are you going to use here? The put or the get? You have to write your sentence. Look at the picture. Is it put or get? Okay, write your sentence. I'll give you time. You have to write it because later you have to take a photo of all the things that you have written on your notebook as a quiz, and you have to send it on Google Classroom. So you have to do that because I will check and I will give you points. If you don't have work, then you don't have points. So you have to write your sentence. For number one, what are you going to use? Get the, from the, or put the, to a. You only have two choices. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I think you're finished. It's easy. I did not write the name of the thing. You know that already. I think you can check your copy. Okay. Okay. Next one. Number two. Soup. Okay. What is he doing? What phrase are you going to use? If you don't know the things or the item, you have to check your notebook for the vocabulary word. Are you going to use plate, bowl, pot, cup, pan? Okay, look at that. Are you going to use put the or get the? Okay, finished? That is number two. Check your vocabulary words. The list of the words that you have seen that I have showed you so that you can create your sentence. Okay. Finished? I'll give you more time. Okay. I think you're ready. Number three. Okay, that is number three. Look. Okay, that's T. Write your sentence. What is the action? Okay. I think this is easier. All right, so next one, number four. Look at that. Buns. Buns. Okay. Or you can say Chinese buns, but you can say just buns. It's okay. Buns. That's for number four. Use get the or put the. Okay. Check your vocabulary word list to know what this thing is. Okay. Last one. Number five. Number five. Okay, corns. Okay. Use get the or put the. Put the to a or get the from the. Okay. Please write your answer. Okay, so I think you're finished. So later on, after the lesson, please take a photo of that particular page on your notebook where you put your sentences. And you have to write your name, of course, your name and your student ID number so that I know. Okay. Okay, so now this time we are going to use the vocabulary words that you have learned into conversation. Okay. How are you going to use them in conversation? There are two ways. Okay. Look at the pictures on the left side. You have the words Q&A. Okay, and then below it, Bart Simpson is saying, please, please, please. Okay, what are those? So I will show you. There are only two conversation structures that you are going to study for this particular lesson today. Okay, so we have conversation structure number one, which is Q&A. Q&A means question and answer. Okay, Q means question and A means answer. Okay, so the question is what? And then use the words should I do? Okay, what should I do with the? Okay, what should I do with the? Okay, look at the picture here. The lady is holding fish. Okay, two fish. So we say, what should I do with the fish? Okay, why did I use fish, not fishes? It is accepted to use fish for plural of fish. Okay, you can also use fishes if there are different kinds of fish. Okay, so you can say fish, fishes, no problem. Okay, so what should I do with the fish? So look at the arrow. The fish is here. So what should I do? What should be the answer? You say you should. Here on the question, we use should, right? So the answer, you also have to use should. It's okay to use that. You should, and then the action here is wash it. Wash it, right? Why is there an arrow with a fish going to it? Because fish is one, okay, without the es. So we use it, okay, for the answer. Understand? If there is no es or if there is only one or singular noun with a question, then you have to use it on your answer. Okay, you should wash it. Or for your answer, you don't have to say you should. You just say wash it. Okay, wash it. That is a command. That is the thing that must be followed. What should I do with the fish? Wash it. Or what should I do with the fish? You should wash it. It's okay. All right. So you can say wash it or you add you should, no problem. Okay. But of course, to do this, remember you have to look at the first photo going to the second photo. Okay? Look at the first photo for the thing or the food and then the action for the second photo. All right? I'll give you more examples. Okay? So question and answer. So example this one. Okay, the question is, what should I do with the? Okay? With the, right? But the man is holding bell pepper on one side and then the other side carrots, right? So let's just choose one. Okay, so we use carrots. So what should I do with the carrots with s, meaning many, right? What should I do with the carrots? So look at the action done here below. Okay, that is, what is the action? That is cut, right? Very good. So you say you should cut them. Why them? Them because carrots is plural. Okay? If you use plural noun, you use them. But if you say, what should I do with a carrot? that's perfectly fine with me too. It's okay, no problem. What should I do with a carrot? You should cut it. Okay, it, because there is no S with a carrot, only one. No problem. Or you can say, what should I do with the carrots? But when you add S with your noun, you have to use them for your answer. You should cut them. Okay, now if you want to be safe, you don't have to say carrots. You have to say carrot only for you to be safe. No problem. What should I do with a carrot? You should cut it. Okay. What should I do with a bell pepper? You should cut it. Okay. What should I do with a fish? You should cut it. No problem. Okay. But always make sure that you look at the second photo for you to know what should be done or the action that should be done. Okay. With a carrot. Or you just say cut them. Or cut it if you use carrot, okay, without the S. Understand? Carrots with S, you have to use them after the action word. Cut them. All right? Okay. So, no problem with the verbs. If it is only one or singular, then use it. If it is plural with S, use them. Okay? Another example. Look here. Okay, this one. This time it's soup. Okay, the soup is in the pan. So the question is, what should I do with the soup? Okay, look at the action. What is the action here? Holding the steering spoon in a circular motion. Okay, you say you should stir it. Okay, soup is singular. Okay, so you say you should stir it, or just say stir it. Got it? Okay, I'll give you time to copy. Copy the conversation structure. What should I do with the, and then underline the thing or the food. And then for the answer, you should, and then the action word, plus the it or them if it is plural. But if you don't want to use them, no problem. Just it is okay. Okay, copy the conversation structure because later I will show you photos, but you have to create your own conversation structure. Okay, so it's better for you to have a copy with you so that you can check it. You can look at them while I give you the photos for the quiz later. Okay, are you finished copying? I'll give you more time. Okay, so look at this. Okay, this time it's still an example, not yet a test. I will give you the answer after, but try it. I will let you try it first before I give the answer. Okay. Question. What is this? I don't have to write. I don't have to give you that food or that item because I think everyone knows that. You know that already. Okay. Okay, so what is the question? What do you think? I think first, and then what is the answer? What is that with the egg? What is done? Look at your vocabulary words, the list of vocabulary words on your notebook. Okay, so the question is, what should I do with the? Very good, it's egg, right? What should I do with the egg? Or you can say, what should I do with the eggs? No problem. Okay, it's okay if you say egg or eggs. No problem with me. Okay, but remember, if you use egg, you have to use it for the answer. Okay, if you use eggs, you have to use them on your answer. Okay, So let's make the eggs more. Let's add S. So what should I do with the eggs? Okay, you add S. What should I do with the eggs? The answer should be you should crack them. You should crack them. We use them, okay, because there is S with egg. So we use eggs, plural. Okay? Understand? Another example. Okay? I'll give you more example before the quiz. Okay? This is conversation structure for question and answer. Remember, this is only one conversation structure. There is another one later. Okay? Look first. What is that carnation? This carnation is milk. Okay, good. It's called can of milk, or milk is okay to say milk, because when you are showing it to whoever you are talking to, of course they know it's a can, so you don't have to say can of milk. No need, just say milk. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so question is, what is the question? What should I do with the, what is this again? Good, milk. So what should I do with the milk? Good, what should I do with the milk? Answer. What is the action here? Look at the action. What is the action? That is? Okay, open. Very good. So the answer should be you should open it. Or just say open it. It's okay. All right? You should open it. Correct? Or open it. It's also correct. Understand? So, again, what should I do with the milk? You should open it. All right? It's very easy, right? Because of the pictures. Oh, last one example before I move on to the next conversation structure. I guess you already get this one. Okay, so we have this. Do I have to say what this is? I think you know this. Look. Okay, what is this vegetable? And then what is the action for the answer? I'll give you time. Check your vocabulary words, the list of actions that I showed you. Okay, ready? What is this? Potato. Okay, potato. Or you say potato. Are you ready? Okay, what is the question? The question is, what should I do with the potato? Okay, what should I do with the potato? And you answer, you should, what is the action? You should peel it. Okay, very good. Again, question, what should I do with the potato? And the answer is, you should peel it. Okay, or just say peel it. All right? Okay, make it plural. Let's make it plural. On the quiz, it doesn't matter if you use singular or plural, okay? With S or no S. One or many, no problem with me. You can use it, or them, no problem with me, okay? So, but of course, for the practice, let's do it. So, let's make the potato plural. What is the plural of potato? It is potatoes, okay? Add ES. So, what should I do with the potatoes? Okay, and the answer is you should peel them. You should peel them. All right? Okay, so I guess you understood this conversation structure already. Okay, so I think you already understood the conversation structure for question and answer. This time, it's another conversation structure. Okay, what is this? This is making a request. Okay, requesting, right? Or you can give a command. It's okay, but command is somehow impolite. Okay, not really impolite, but of course, for now, let's use a request. Okay, when you are telling your mom or your friends or your family member to do something, you always have to use please. Okay, so let's do that. Please, okay, wash the fish. Please, and then the action, wash the fish. All right, why is there an arrow? For you to know what action to request, you have to look at the second photo, okay? And then the food is here on the first, right? It's the same. It's the same photos as the previous ones, the question and answer, but with the question is the question and answer is like, what should I do with the fish, right? It's a question, but this time it's a request. You're asking someone to do something for you. Okay, that is a request. Please do this, please do that. Okay, you are asking someone to do something for you. That is a request. And of course, let's use the easiest request is to use please. Okay, please, and then what do you want that person to do? Okay, that is wash. And then what to wash? The fish. Okay, please wash the fish. And then for the answer, it's very easy. You just say, okay, sure, right away, no problem. Or any other words that is the same meaning as yes or okay. It's okay, no problem. If you know more words or other words aside from okay, no problem, you can use them. Okay, but these are some examples. You can say, sure, okay, right away, no problem. Okay, got it? It's very easy, right? So for request, it's very, very easy. I'll give you another example. Okay, the same, carrots, right? For the request, what is the action here? It's cut, right? Cut. So you say, please. Okay, you always have to use please. For a request, you have to say please. It is polite, more polite to say please. Please. Okay, please, and then the action. Cut, and then what? The carrots. Please cut the carrots. If you notice, there is, instead of Q, you have R on the side, right? It's R and A. R means request. Okay, request the thing that you want to do, not a question. Let's remove, why is it a question? It's not a question. Let's remove the question mark. Okay, it is a period. All right, it's not a question, it's a request. So there should be no question mark. All right, so it is please, and then what to do? Cut, and then what to cut? The carrot. So please cut the carrots. Of course, the answer is sure. Okay, right away, no problem. You just choose one. You don't have to say sure, okay, right away, no problem, and all of them. No, okay, just one. You just choose one. Please cut the carrots. Sure. Okay. Another example. I think you understood this already. Okay, last one example. Okay. This one, it's the same photos from the question and answer, but it's a different way on how you say it, right? Okay, request again. So use please. Okay, look at the action here. What is this? That is stir. Stir what? The soup. So you say, please stir the soup. Okay, please stir the soup. And the answer, no problem. Or right away. Or okay, or sure, no problem. Okay, this is easier. Now, I will give you, okay, another example. I will give the answer, but of course, I will let you think first. Okay, so check your vocabulary words. Okay, with this one, sorry, let's go back. Okay, the same photos as question and answer, but this time it is request. Okay, I already gave the answer, just one. So you just have to write the action. What do you want someone to do? Please. What is the action? Think first. Okay, get it? Okay, so that action is called whisk, right? Whisk what? Whisk the egg. So you say, please whisk the egg. Please whisk the egg. Or you say, please whisk the eggs with S. It's okay. All right? You use egg or eggs. Please whisk the egg or please whisk the eggs. And then the answer is sure. Okay? Easier. Next one. Next example. I gave the answer already. What is this? Think first. Don't look at the first picture. Look at the second picture. The first picture is with a fire, right? The second picture is no fire. If there is no fire, so what is that? What should you do? What should be done? What do you think is the request? Okay, so the request is please turn off the, what is that? Stove, correct. So please turn off the stove. Again, please turn off the stove. And the answer is I gave it already. No problem. Right? A last example before I move on to the quiz. Okay. Look. What should be done? What to do? What to do? Okay. I think. What is that action? Okay, so what is the request? Okay, that is mix. Mix what? The vegetables. Very good. So you say request is please mix the vegetables. Again, please mix the vegetables. Please mix the vegetables. And the answer, I gave it already right away. Okay, got it? So I want you to copy the conversation structure for request. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to a minute. Copy. All right. I'll show you what you have to copy. This, copy this. Okay, copy that as an example so that you have more choices for the answer. You can use sure. Okay, right away, no problem. Okay, on the quiz, don't answer like okay, all okay, 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 okay. I will not accept that. Okay, use other answers too later. Okay, so now is the time for the quiz. Here on the animated photo, you say you can read like step 1, think of what to say, and step 2 is say it, right? Because in the classroom, it's supposed to be a conversation. But since you are at home, you don't have to say it, you just have to write it. Okay? Write conversation, the same as the conversation structures that I showed you. And remember, if it is Q, then it is a question. Then you have to write the question and the answer. If it is R, then you have to write the request and then the answer. Okay? You can look at your copy on your notebook of the conversation structures. You can check them out. You can also check and copy or look at the list of the vocabulary words like the action words. Okay? Are you ready? Okay. Ready your pen, ready your notebook, ready your copy of the vocabulary words. And number 1. Okay, number 1. So for number 1, you have to write a question and answer. Okay, question and answer. What is the question? What is the answer? Look at your copy. I'll give you time to write the question and answer for number 1. Okay, that is pork. Okay, pork is from the meat of the pig. Okay, pork. Look at the action. What is that? What should you... Mm. I will not say it. Okay, I will keep my mouth closed. Mm. Okay, what is the question? What is the answer? I will not say it. Okay, number 2. Oh, for number 2, you have to write a request and then answer. Okay, request and the answer. What is that thing? I think you know that. Okay, chicken. All right. Write a request and answer. This is easy. Look at the action. Write your answer on the notebook. Okay, finished? Okay, that's easy. So I think a short time is okay for number 2. Okay, number 3. What is oh, a request again. Okay, so write a request. Look at that. That's corn. Okay, I did not write the name of the food because I think you know that already. Corn. If it is difficult, or I think you don't know the name of the food, then I would usually put it. Okay, but there, you know that already. It's corn. Okay, write a request. What do you want the person to do? Okay, what is the action? Look at your copy, look at your vocabulary words. Okay, and then the answer, write the answer. Just choose one. Okay, finished? Okay, okay, number 4. For number 4, you have to write a question and answer. Okay, here I put vinegar. Okay, what is vinegar? Vinegar in Thai, Pasta Thai is, I think, nam som sai shu. Nam som sai shu, I'm not sure. Nam som sai shu. Sai shu? Okay, anyway, it's vinegar. All right, it's sour. Write the question and write the answer. Okay, finished? More time? Check your copy. Choose carefully. And then the action. What do you think? All right, so that is for number 4. Next, number 5. Question and answer again. Okay, that is sugar. This is sugar, and then look at the action. What is that? What is the question? And what is the answer? Okay. Think carefully. Look at your copy of the vocabulary words. That's for number 5. Okay. Ready for number 6? Number 6. It's a request. Okay. Look at the photos and then write a request. What is your request? And then what is your answer? Write the request and write the answer. Write it because when you come to school, we are going to do the speaking test for this. Write the request and the answer. That's easy. Okay, 7. For number 7, you have to write a question and an answer. Question and answer. What is the question for that? What is the answer for that? Okay, what is the action? Look at the action. That is number 7. If you missed, okay, the previous numbers, no worries. You can repeat this, pause, stop the video, then write your answer. It's okay. Or watch this again. Okay. So, what is the question? What is the answer? I think that's easy. Number 8. Okay, a request. Look. Look here. Look at the action. Look at the second photo, okay? The photo below, not the photo on top. The photo below where the arrow is. That is your request. What is the request? And then write a reply or answer for the request. It's easy. What is this thing? Do you remember? Did you copy that? That's a stove. 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 S-T-O-V-E. Stove. Okay. Number 9. Oh, look. Look at the action, okay? The arrow. Look here. What is the request? What is the request? Because you are cutting tomatoes, right? And you need something for the tomatoes. That is the action. You have to request for that thing. What is that? Make a request. Write the request and then the answer. It's easy. Last one. Okay, last one. This is the last one. Very easy. Number 10. Okay, you need to write a question and an answer. Okay, what are these? These are dumplings. Okay, dumplings. And the action is on the second photo. Look at the photo below. What is the question and what is the answer? Okay, please write the question and answer. Remember to take a photo of your answers for this quiz and then send it on Google Classroom. I will check your answers. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you learned a lot. I know it's quite a lot, I know, but you can do it, right? It's very easy if you will just follow all the instructions that I have given you. Okay, so see you again next week. This is your teacher, Teacher Flore. Goodbye.